Gen Z has a new haiku. It's bizarre as usual, but also represents the new normal. Pets are the new kids, plants are the new pets, and kids are the new exotic animals. If you have no words, brace yourself for what I'm about to tell you next. Chinese youngsters have taken this saying to the next level. Stuffed toys of exotic animals are their new kids. Apparently, parenting anything that lives and breathes is too much work. Well, it is, but this is beyond bizarre. Gen Z is adopting orangutan toys, and it's not monkeying around. Youngsters are bathing, clothing, and feeding these toys, even taking them on vacations and photoshopping ultrasound pictures with monkeys, basically treating toys like their own children. I have no words. Here's a report.
Cute, right? At a glance, this is just any other orangutan stuffed toy, made by the Swedish furniture giant IKEA. But don't be mistaken, this could soon become someone's child, thanks to an outlandish trend in China, where Gen Z has a monkey on its back, quite literally. 2023 is the year of the monkey in China, but now its youth is taking this to an obnoxious level, where people are adopting stuffed orangutan toys, then bathing, clothing and feeding these toys, taking them for car rides, reading them bedtime stories, carrying them on vacations, and even throwing them birthday parties. This started as an obscure subculture, with people buying these plushies from IKEA, treating them as kids, then posting about it. Then this trend got its own hashtag, as expected, like hashtag IKEA ape or hashtag IKEA gorilla, drawing tens of millions of views. And as the saying goes, monkey see, monkey do. Now this niche trend is coming to the mainstream. So much so that these toys are flying off the racks. People are buying multiple pieces just so they can give their toy new siblings. And this monkey mania is getting weirder by the day. People are editing ultrasound pictures with creepy floating orangutans to pretend that they carried the toy in their wombs. Now, Photoshop is good, but it certainly won't make us believe that humans gave birth to a soft toy. Quite absurd. But Gen Z seems to be having more fun than a barrel of monkeys with this trend. Why? Because they'd rather adopt a fake baby or a stuffed toy than raise a real human one. The Chinese don't want to have children. It's become tough to raise children in China. The living costs are on the rise. So is the unemployment rate, while the birth rate is plummeting. China's population fell for the first time in 60 years. Last year, there were just 6.7 births per 1,000 people. That's the lowest birth rate on record. But it's not just about babies. The Chinese don't want to get married either. China's marriage rate has declined rapidly over the past decade. Last year, it was the lowest on record. The number of marriages dropped to about 7 million. What's the result? China has a crisis of companionship. Stuffed toys have long been known to satisfy that desire. 44% of adults worldwide have held on to their childhood toys. 34% of them sleep with a soft toy every night. So, owning soft toys is not the problem here. But raising them as children? That crosses the boundary over to creepy land. Have you ever watched the TV show Friends? Do you remember this episode, the one with the monkey? This is where Ross gets a pet monkey, Marcel. The two are inseparable. Ross adopts Marcel after his divorce, hoping that a pet would reduce his loneliness. It seems like Chinese youngsters have taken a page out of Ross's book and taken it a little too far. On the brighter side, if this trend lasts, Gen Z might just create an army of obedient children who never talk back. But for the sake of humanity, let's hope that it's all just monkey business.